See if we can get a couple people in here to hang out with us today. We shall see. We shall see. Who can we get in? Hey, you. What's up, brother? Look at you, first one in here. The other Ray Outdoors. What's up, guys? Welcome in. About to tie a jig or two. I don't have the best news. My child is on its way to the hospital. She's been off and on, very sick, thrown up. She's teething bad, but she's also like not eating as much as she normally would. And this past week or so, she's been like not looking the best, looking like she's losing weight to me anyway. And today I woke up and told mom I think it's best if we go ahead and take her to the doctor. So that's where they are right now. She'll probably be in here shortly. Um, I appreciate that, Ray. But yeah, I was gonna be on the water today. Pull out the guns for you, curses. Wow, wow, wow. No. Um, but yeah, I was going to be on the water today, but that did not happen. He said, "Oh my God, warn me." Never warn somebody at a gun show. There she is. We were just talking about you, baby. Glad that you made it safely. Glad that you made it there safely, my love. She doing all right? She ain't driving you nuts? He said, "Hey." She said, "Hey, put those away." Oh man. She doing all right? What's up, Euro? Everybody coming in. Double tap that screen, y'all. I'd greatly appreciate it. About to tie a jig or two. About to get something going here. I'm gonna do black or blue, black, and silver backtail. But first, I gotta move that out of my way. Mess it up. So the little things that you gotta put on the back of the jigs. Here's one of them right here. The little flail on the back. Those can be a little tricky, because they're hard to get stacked together. So, Mama, oh, she's passed out, heading inside now. Yeah, go figure, right? Like she's requesting us to take her on car rides, which I wouldn't mind doing, but I don't know. Should I do blue on blue, or should I do blue, black, and silver? I'm thinking about doing that. Blue, black, and yellow. I got blue, black, and I don't have no yellow tail. That's the only downfall right now. I have no yellow tail or yellow string. I kind of got a tan. I got a tan color. I could do tan with a gold flake like that last jig. Yeah, I don't know how I could do that. I'm puzzled each way I go. That's good she's sleeping. Yeah, thanks Tina for jumping in. Yeah, we've been trying to get her to sleep all day, take a nap all morning. And she'll sleep for 5 minutes. She'll roll over and she'll start screaming and crying. So, and I told her yesterday that if she continued from yesterday doing that, she did it all night. Me and mom rotated back and forth. to you know, keep her calm and stuff like that. But man, it's been rough the last few days. It's hard to do anything. It's hard to even clean. So that's what I did before, mom got out of here. I did some deep cleaning, got the kitchen cleaned up. Um, we're gonna have some spaghetti, garlic bread tonight. Yellow is always the shit. Yeah, man, I need to do I'm gonna do, what we're gonna do here is, I'm gonna do all I got right now is white, like this white clear, for the hackle in the back, like this right here. This is what I got. And then I got this. So there's more in the back room. I have gold. I have so many other colors, but they go to my wife's stuff. So I'm trying not to, mess with her things. Those are for her. First, we're gonna take the silver. We're gonna get some of these long. Pluck them out here. Get our materials ready. This other Ray is tripping me out. You want to know what's even trippier, Crisis? He lives not too far from me here in Pennsylvania. That's even crazier, right? Works out at Penn State where I used to live. I used to live right there in Center Hall. Is it Center Hall or is it Centra? Because I was told out there that a lot of old schools call it Centra Hall. They don't call it Center Hall. So he said, "What?" Yeah, I swear to God. Hit it with both white and silver. So I got some. I'm gonna hit the jig head because you see. I don't know if you could see, but it's blue already. This jig head's already blue. I'm gonna hit it with some dark blue glitter once I seal it all up. So what I'll do is, since you're saying white and silver, I could do a blue head, white body, and a silver tail. Maybe put a little black notch in the back behind the blue jig head. So it's a blue, black, white, and silver. He said, "Yes, sir." All right. Sounds like a plan, man. We'll call this the right. It's crazy, man. These colors is my favorite colors because of my team, my football team, man. Justin made it in while What's up, brother? We're getting ready to tie a jig. Nice of you to join us. Hope you're having a great day. I know you did a little walking. She was humid out there, wasn't she, bud? Just a little warm. Glad to see you come in, brother. Come on, quit sticking to me. Let go. There we go. Alright, we got that. Let's get some white on this. Just to the side. Wrap this black. Duncan Chad. Oh yeah, Chad. If you guys haven't already, do me a favor. Double tap that screen for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. So what we're going to first do is get a little body right here and even it up with the back of this and then go over it a couple times. Don't want to go over it too much. Doing this by hand is not easy, guys, either, by the way. I was talking to a couple guys that actually are from here that tie jigs, and they do more of your typical steelhead and all that good stuff. And he was like, "Man, if them are your first jigs ever," he said, "Congratulations." He said, "Because 95% of the people I know that are tying jigs, they can't even seem to keep the material together or tie it correctly." He said as long as you're getting it tied down right and you're doing, you're doing everything right, you'll be good. I may go back out this evening and walk into the sunset. Next time you go live in the evening about this time, set it up so I can join you live. I got you, brother. Got you. Oh, are you talking like jig tying? Or like you're talking split screen? Like bring you actually in here, like so we can split screen together. Is that what you're saying? That would be pretty cool. Crisis wants to do that too. We got to set it up like that, Crisis, so you can come in here too, man. We can do a workout live together. I ain't gonna be able to match you for everything, but I will put in an effort. That day that I was telling you, the day before I did them legs with you, Crisis, I really was doing push-ups and setups. I do 10 setups and then 10 push-ups, 10 setups, 10 push-ups, 10 setups, and I'd repeat that. Like a co-live, yeah. You got to set it up. Crisis said me first. We'll have to do that, Crisis. You have to set it up to where we can go co-live together. That'd be pretty freaking cool. I'd be so down. Yeah, Ray, that would be pretty cool though. Two Ray Outdoors doing a live together. two Rays. Two Rays in Pennsylvania. The Rays. We'll hit you with them Rays, boy. Alright. Come on. Take this back up a little bit. To right there. Oh, somebody got that jumped out of here. Somebody said, wow! Wow! We call them energy rushes, energy bones. Wow! Oh, come on. Come on, don't do me like that now. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. I can hear my son in there humming. Hold up. Right there. Bam. Bam. Alright. Singular Ray, I'll call you Sunshine. It was that James Freak. Which James? Because man, I know 3 different Jameses that come in here if I'm not mistaken. I can't keep up with them sometimes, man. If they a typical name, it's kind of hard to. That's why I made my name distinct. There's a lot of Ray Outdoors actually. I don't know if you're still in here, Ray, but if you look up just Ray Outdoors, that it pops up and there's a lot. My entire name to search me up on YouTube is RayRay Outdoors 44. But if I'm not mistaken, the other Ray Outdoors, who I think is another hunter, if I'm not mistaken, or that might just be you, man. I think I may have came over and checked your page out a couple times before we even met or anything. On here, which if so, that's even cooler. Just right here, and work our way back up. Uh-oh. Not a good knot. Not a good knot. Not a good knot at all. So what I do is, from the very beginning, I always leave a decent little tagline. And why is because that tagline is like one of the first lines down there towards the front. And if it ever breaks like that on me, I will take and tie a simple sloop and swoop knot. And right here where I'm going to be going and putting black anyway, I will hit it with some tight wraps right there. So um, there's ways to tie them. I don't have exact tools to be tying them perfect or anything, but for what I'm doing, I think I'm doing my best. So, ooh, to deal with this string, sometimes it's so little that it's almost near impossible. All right, there we go. Good and tied down. Get these scissors. Come under there and snip that out. Also, I always hit the front up here after I do my gloss and everything. I always hit it up here with the sealer and in the back as well to hold everything in even tighter, just to keep it in place. Let's see what everybody's saying. Jet, James, the liar, LOL. The not real truck driver. Oh, is that who it is? So he's not a real truck driver either. See, you know something? He came in here and he was trying to talk himself up a good game, man. And I'm always for hearing somebody out and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. I also heard he was acting weird in the Discord, talking to the females weirdly, and it's just, man, look, if it was his Discord, that's one thing. But be respectful, man. Be respectful. We got not only that. It seems like you draw a crowd for a younger crowd as well, even though you specifically say this is not for younger people. Do not come in here if you're of a specific age. Um, but sometimes that don't always go to plan. I can't tell for sure, but man, my kid has an ass on him. Let me tell you, I think I can smell him from here. Double tap the screen, everyone, please, and thanks. I'd appreciate that. Ryan Bow, get them catfish. I'm hoping for a flathead tonight. Hey, Chad, are you on flatheads? Get on them, brother. Get on them. I ain't gonna lie. The best time that I do for my catfishing, and that's just maybe different here in Pennsylvania, is um, normally it's going to be around. I don't want to say the end of the summer. I want to say June, July. June, July is probably the best time for flatheads here in PA, in my opinion. I've been out there in the spring, like right when it's nice, and they just don't seem to hit too much. No, well, that didn't work out too well, did it? I didn't pay attention there to where my knot was going, and I didn't put it in the wrong area. That's for sure. And now we got to cut that off of there. No, we don't. Nice. However, trim that. Make sure it's freighted up real nice. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I hope when she goes to the hospital, all they tell her is, "Oh, it's just her teeth. There's nothing really wrong with her." That's my hope. But then we're going to be kind of upset because it's something that we kind of can't even fix. It's just something we got to sit back and deal with. But I think that's all part of it, man. That's what I was trying to tell her. Sometimes kids are just going to scream and cry because they don't feel good, especially teething. Makuma, double tap that screen. Welcome to RayRay Outdoors, and we are tying some jigs. Um, Here in a second, I will show you some product over here that I already have done, and we'll get this one done here shortly. Ooh, 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 don't go back yet. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. There we go. And see, what I try to do as well is make this top piece right here a little bulkier than the bug's body. Try to pair it up with the jig head. I've been studying hard, guys. I mean, I've watched professional tires. I've watched your local tires. I've been watching for a while, and I'm trying to figure out the best remedy and the best way that I'm going to be able to be effective with a jig head for trout. So that's kind of where we've been at with it. Some of the jig heads that I've been seeing and getting from some people, they just are not for trout. You can tell the way they fish, some of the colors, the patterns. And I think the only difference here between my jig heads and anybody else's right now is that I try not to go too far back down the hook. So that way I'm able to tip it with something still, even though I know the jig head is supposed to be able to catch the fish itself. But these jig heads are actually ones that I use for trout. The ones that I got from Catfish are actually a lot smaller. I can't say a lot smaller. Where's my other ones? Here's one of them though. Here's one of the Catfish Terries. But these are the feather jigs. They're not too much smaller, but they definitely are like a size smaller. Very pretty. It has some flash in it. It has a pink and I want to say chartreuse marabou. Both of them are right there. And then this one right here. This was the one I thought that was going to be the ticket because it's got this little wiggle worm. I had a gold trout look at it and he denied it. So I've given them a whirl, man. I really have. I'm just going to have to wait until this summer and take those jig heads to a lake where I know there's plenty of brim. There's brim, there's crappie, and go out there and just have that rod sitting and twitching and jigging. I know, Tina. I don't ever want to compare myself. I want to try. That's why I'm trying to do my own thing. Like with because some people they go to the actual like, supply store, and right now me being limited on funds, I got some just basic string and stuff, and I'm running with like materials that you can use at home and feathers that I got sent to me from some people. But over a period of time, I hope that they get better. I want to send Catfish a couple of mine, you know what I mean, and see if maybe he can take them out there to the docks that he's at and twitch a couple jigs and see if he can catch anything with them. Because he's got a lot of white bass down there, and it's a big lake, or I think it's a lake, maybe a river. She said exactly like that. No, what I mean by me studying them and studying everybody is just pretty much just trying to pick up good parts of everything that each tire or any of that stuff has shown me or is showing me. Like Catfish, he shows a lot of really cool ties. He even shows how he does his knots, and I appreciate that because some people they don't put those things in their videos. Um, and I don't know. I just always dreamed of doing this kind of thing with my grandfather. I used to work in a bait shop as a youngin, um, packing bait, live bait in containers and cart tournaments for our bait shop across the street at the river. You guys can look up Westside Bait and Tackle. It used to be the bait shop I worked at. Um, and I don't know. I've heard stories there. People always talking about how the hi Jonesy. Oh, is it? And Indy's in the house. Welcome, Indy. I hope you're having a great day, man. We're just telling a little story, and pretty much explaining why I'm doing this now is just because I've thought about doing it for a long time. I actually follow a lot of people on YouTube and all over Facebook that tie jigs, create jigs, and I've always said when I had my own space and I had my own time and I actually got a little bit of stuff to do it, I'll do it. And here we are. My buddy of mine helped me out with the vice, and we're just slowly doing our thing. But no, catfish Terry's jigs, you can definitely tell those are crappies. At least for here in PA, those are going to be good for crappie and maybe some perch. If I could find a lake with perch, they're just so rare to come by anymore. Here in PA, that was like back in the day, I guess one of their number one fish that was fished. And I can understand why, because they taste amazing if anybody's eaten perch before. And the cool thing is, I'll be doing some ice fishing too this coming winter, and those jigs will also do good through the ice, and that's usually when everybody catches their perch. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I had a guy FB Baits over on Facebook. You can go check him out. I'm gonna show you his spoon real quick if I can find her. There it is. And I talked to him actually. He sent me a nice little long message talking about keep up the good work and that he's proud of me for taking the steps to do what I've done. Because I even talked to him years ago about doing it. But he creates these spoons with a solo hook. They're made for small steelhead or trout or whatever. I caught my tiger trout with this, first ever. And yeah, man, he was just giving me some words of encouragement, and he even told me to send him a couple that he'd like to have a couple of them. I'm good. I'm great. Thanks for asking. It's a great day, man. Today's a good day, other than my little girl's in the hospital. I hope that she's doing better, though. Hopefully, they can give her some kind of like. She won't take no meds, so that was another reason I was like, all right, take her to the doctor because they'll at least administer some medication. Ray, you still in here, bud? But just like any other angler or content creator or even bait maker, um, they even say it's just one jig at a time, and practice is going to make perfect. So Ray's name is Sunshine. All right, he's looking decent. That white really ain't too white, is it? It's white, but it's not exactly the white I would like. But we're gonna do with what we got. I probably could have thrown a couple more flares in there, but I feel like that's going to be the key to catching a trout with these is that there's not going to be too much in the back for the fish to see. It's just going to see a little flash back there, kind of like a tail or something, and that's kind of it. Anything extra, I feel like the ones that I've made that look like bugs or whatever, those are gonna be a little harder to fish. Like I would really kind of do a little much there right off the back with the feathers on the back and all that stuff because those are kind of imitating flies patterns and stuff like that, which I want to do. So practicing it kind of helped me learn my way. Call wifey right away. Alrighty, calling now. Love you guys. Thank you for joining in.